Yo, Rivals just dropped their division, their character reveal. We're about to see that. We're gonna get Gambit first, and we get to see the new map. Let's get to it. I'm trying to see Guang Guang.
Hello everyone, Guang Guang here.
Guang Guang.
Great to see you all again.
New hero, new map, and new mode.
Welcome to Season 5 of Marvel Rivals.
Okay.
This season centers on Mr. and Mrs. X, Gambit and Lord. After the time string entanglement interrupted their dream wedding. To make up for the disruption, Gambit has planned a honeymoon full of surprises
Honeymoon
for
full of surprises.
But when the journey leads to a world built by the elders of the universe, can their love survive the ultimate cosmic test? For Season 5, Gambit joins Marvel Rivals.
Gambit is a strategist.
Blending
Ooh.
kinetic energy control with his iconic
Shout out to all the DPSers who thought they were gonna get a cool character
to create
for
a unique
DPS.
play style. In battle, he
I
can
like
combine
this.
his Colombian enhanced cards to unlock kinetic shifting to heal allies, cleanse negative effects, or deal damage, knocking back enemies.
Fire's
and
design.
Anti-heal. When
They
teammates
kept it
need
classic
help
without
or
changing too
both
much, without
watching,
overworking it.
Gambit can channel energy into his staff, using nimble movement and martial arts to take down threats. When activating his ultimate ability, Gambit launches kinetic charged aces at all nearby allies, supercharging their jump abilities and adding explosive power to their attacks. Season
Interesting,
5 also
very
introduces
interesting.
a thrilling new mode, 18 vs 18, Conquest, Annihilation. 36 players will catch in the all-new Grand Garden
36 fellas on one map?
epic chaos and unforgettable fun. This mode goes live after the update on November 27th. We hope you enjoy it.
That's in a couple weeks.
We are
2
also
weeks.
adding a placement system to competitive mode starting
Okay.
in Season 5, with more details coming soon from Ziyong.
Non-combat
Season
map.
5 brings you the grand debate of New York's Times Square. This is a non-combat map that can host up to 100 players. Hang out, dance, watch videos, read books, and let your imagination run wild.
Yeah, this is crazy.
We've seen so many fun, friendly meetups in the Doom match, 6-time sectorial map, so we wanted to give everyone a dedicated space for socializing, relaxing, and sharing cool moments outside of battle.
Okay. Anniversary celebration. This is what we're here for. What are they gonna do for the anniversary?
Happy anniversary, Rivals! Season 5 marks the first anniversary of Marvel Rivals, a milestone for us and for all of you, our players. After the November 27th update, you can join our anniversary event to earn 2,000.
I figured they would give us more resources, so I figured it'd be units.
We are also rolling out a series of exclusive anniversary costumes, from Marvel Rivals styles, looks to community-inspired
Blade in his
outfits,
pajamas. It's
and
crazy.
even cake party-themed costumes. We hope you love them as much as we do. This anniversary is a celebration of our journey together, and the start of many more adventures ahead.
I hope so. I need this game to live for as long as it can. Cross progression.
Season 5 also launches our cross-platform progression feature.
Let's go.
Thanks to everyone who tested this in Season 4.5. Your feedback has helped us make Marvel Rivals better than ever.
New accessories.
We are adding a new batch of adorable accessories for Gambit, Human Torch, Magic, Mantis, Wolverine, Phoenix, Thor, Loki, Moon Knight, and Star-Lord. All available with the Season 5 update.
Yeah, because I mean the accessories we got, it's cool, but we could use a lot more. There's a lot more heroes in the game that could use
Season
them.
5 rotates in 10 new costumes and MVPs for verified college student players. If you are in college, Make sure to verify with your school email and claim this.
See, this is cool. I don't understand why more games don't allow this for college fellas.
After a lot of hard work and a little hair sacrifice from Zhiyu,
Hair
we
sacrifice
finally
is
launched
crazy.
our first ever PvE mode for Halloween.
Yeah, this event was really good.
This was a huge challenge, especially with only 6 months of development.
Dang.
We pushed limits with over 200 zombies on screen and supercharged our heroes for an over-the-top superhero experience. This presented enormous challenges both technically and in terms of gameplay design. It's just the beginning. We know.
Yo, if they can figure stuff out, stuff like this in like 6 months, imagine what they could reuse assets from this game mode. Imagine what else they can do and add on to.
Bugs and performance tweaks needed too, but we've seen your enthusiasm and feedback, and we promise to keep investing in PvE. More heroes,
Please do.
more maps, more themes are coming. It will take time, but next year
PvP all the time just isn't the wave.
in this front.
You can always
And now,
use
I will hand it
some
over
PvE
to
modes,
Zhiyu for updates
especially for a
on
superhero
Season
team-up
5
game.
Team-up ability adjustments, balance changes, and details about the new competitive placement system.
Hey Rivals, it's me, Zhiyu.
See, Young's about to really give us the info what that we really
blind.
trying to
Halloween
get.
is already behind us.
Yes,
and I
sir.
hope you all found your own happiness, both in the game and out in the real world. The brand new Season 5 is just around the corner.
Couple
And
days.
it's a big one for us because, with your support, Marvel Rivals is celebrating its first anniversary. As
Yeah.
Guang Guang mentioned earlier, we've prepared tons of new content, and we can't wait for you to experience it all. Now, let me walk you through what's changing with team-up abilities, balance adjustments, and major improvements.
Yes,
to
what
rank.
team-up abilities is going to get? What new team-up abilities are we finna get? And what are they going to change?
We've noticed many of you missed some of our classic
Yes,
team-up abilities,
for sure.
like Magneto's metallic.
Yes, Magneto
So,
need it
in
back.
Season
Can we get
5,
it back,
We
please?
are bringing some back in new forms. We are also exploring ways
Major
to
W.
give a certain role more possibilities through team-ups.
Okay. Okay.
Gambit is the anchor of this team-up, charging Magneto's Great Sword with kinetic energy. When
Magneto means
activates
finna
his
eat.
team-up ability, his primary attack is replaced by launching a kinetic
Ooh,
charge
yo,
Great
this
Sword.
animation is even more
From
fire than the
impact,
last one.
it
I ain't gonna lie.
explodes, damaging enemies and ejecting unstable kinetic energy for a delayed second hit. Cloak and Dagger as the team-up anchor.
Okay.
Empower Hawkeye's Kanata with light and dark energy. When Hawkeye uses his Crackson Slash, it knocks enemies back and fires a light and dark energy wave that passes through allies and enemies. It heals and buffs teammates it hits, while damaging and applying anti-heal to enemies. Moon Knight is the anchor here. When Blade and Moon Knight team up, Khonshu's power blesses and protects Blade. Activating the team-up ability lets Blade dash forward, slashing enemies with the Sword of Dracula. At the end of the dash, Blade unleashes several quick sword strikes, each launching a Moonblade projectile that bounces and damages
Blade
enemies.
buff? Blade buff? Incoming?
Lunar Force and Operation
No
Microchip
mental
are
projection. I
being
was just
retired.
getting.
Magneto is being
Hold on,
removed from Mansion.
We gotta go back because I don't want this video to be too long. What they getting rid of?
Are being retired.
So they getting rid of the Lunar Force and the microchip. I haven't seen anybody use the microchip team up at all, or really the Lunar Force. I mean, sometimes for Moon Knight, so he can have some survivability, but
Magneto is being removed from mental projection, and Hawkeye is out of cheering assault.
okay. I
Final
didn't want
frame is
Psylocke to lose that
seeing the
mental
condition of
protection.
Black Widow. Black Widow's
That Black Widow
bullets
team
can
up is
now
kinda-
be empowered by Phoenix Force, letting her switch between regular and Phoenix bullets in combat. Phoenix bullets heal allies and damage enemies in an area, but can't crit against enemies.
This is tight fire. I'm not gonna
As
lie.
Season 4.5 comes to a close, all the ongoing balance changes and new team-up abilities have really shaken up the meta. First off, with Ultron and Human Torch getting nerfed, battles shifted from vertical, high-flying skirmishes to more intense ground combat. This
Yes.
made it a bit easier for players to process information during matches. But with Angela and Daredevil joining the roster, there's now a bigger emphasis on awareness, teamwork, and positioning.
For real.
Team comp diversity was up this season, with buffs to Jeff and Venom's ultimates, and the new team-up ability for Hela and Namor. Lineups built around Venom, Jeff, Hela, and Hela Namor have become some of the hottest picks. The strategist lineup is still holding strong.
Yes, we
even
need more
after
anti-healing.
module nerf, with Adam, Mantis, and Jeff as key picks. For Vanguards, Emma Frost and Magneto are still the backbone of many teams, and Doctor Strange's buff Maelstrom of Madness has made him
Yeah, seen a lot of Doctor
choice.
Strange this season.
Venom, Captain America, Angela, Penny Parker, and Groot also stay competitive. Among duelists, Phoenix and Black Panther are no longer as dominant after several rounds of adjustments, while Hela is back in the spotlight. Star-Lord, Psylocke, Namor, Winter Soldier, and Moon Knight have all been performing
Yeah, they've been
well.
doing good picks.
The new hero Daredevil, along with Iron Fist and Magic, have also stood out this season. With flying heroes taking a backseat, duelist picks were more varied and flexible than ever. And for strategists, Jeff, Invisible Woman, and Mantis
We had a
continue
pretty
to shine.
healthy, balanced
is just
season this
providing
season. Like
flanking
nobody
pressure
was
and
just
support,
too.
or Invisible Woman
too crazy.
and Mantis leading the charge. Strategists are now playing a bigger role in breaking through enemies' lines and helping their teams succeed. Beyond the standout heroes from Season 4.5, we are also keeping a close eye on the rest of the roster and have plans for more
Excuse me.
adjustments in Season 5. First, we will be giving most Vanguards a boost in team utility, making
Okay.
their roles more balanced and versatile. This includes upgrades for heroes like the Thing, Hawk,
Yeah, the
and
Thing
Falcon,
needs a
and
crazy
Captain
upgrade.
America,
I see him in no
expanding
use
their
other than
value to the team. For example, Captain America's ultimate will now help allies charge their own ultimates faster, and teammates will be able to heal while on Penny Parker's webs. When it comes to duelists, we've noticed that heroes like Wolverine and Spider-Man have been struggling
Wolverine
a
is
bit.
dirt.
So,
Spider-Man
we
is
will be
also
getting buffs
just
this
dirt.
season. Wolverine will become more threatening to Vanguards, while Spider-Man's combos will feel smoother and more consistent.
Loved when Wolverine
For
wasn't
strategists,
as much as
Loki
a,
is
of a
getting
menace.
target boost to keep him competitive within
Oh my
his role.
god, we finally
And
don't get
Cloak and
Loki
Dagger
in
will
the
see
season.
their
Not even a buff.
survivability slightly improved. This isn't all. There are plenty more balance updates coming, so be sure to check out our upcoming balance patch notes. We will also be releasing the Season 4.5 hero pick and win race very soon. In Season 5, we've made a series of improvements to rank play based on your feedback, including placement matches, team size adjustments, and reward changes.
Team size
All
adjustments.
aimed at creating a better experience.
Okay, yeah.
With placement matches, your rank will no longer reset to a fixed tier each season.
Okay.
Instead, you will play 10 placement matches in competitive mode each season to determine your starting rank. When participating in the placement matches, you will be assigned an initial rank based on a conversion of your rank at the conclusion of the previous season. Since Season 5.0 marks the transition to this new system, your initial rank for placements will be determined by taking into account your highest rank from Season 0 to 3 and your final rank from Season 4. Please note that this isn't just a straight carryover of your highest rank, but rather a balanced calculation. If you don't have an eligible previous rank, you will be treated as a new player, and the system will assign you a starting rank for placements. After your 10 placement matches, your results, along with your initial calculated rank, will decide your starting position for the new season. The more matches you win, the closer you will be to your previous season's rank. If you go undefeated, you can even place higher.
Place higher is
Season,
crazy.
you only need to complete 10 placement matches. If you finish them in the first half of the season, you will keep the rank in the second half.
Okay.
If you don't complete placements in the first half, you will need to finish them in the second half to qualify for rank rewards.
That matches ain't crazy.
We've made improvements to team queue size. If everyone in your team is Grandmaster rank or below, you can queue as 2, 3, 4, or even 6 players.
Okay.
However, if anyone in your team is Celestial, Eternity, or top 500, your team size will be kept at 2 players. You can team up for placement matches, but if anyone in your team hasn't finished their placements, you can only queue as up to 3 players. If multiple restrictions apply, the strictest rules will take effect. For example, if you have 1 player in placement matches and 1 as Celestial rank, your team can only queue as a duo.
Dang. I mean, I understand it, just try to stop the
First,
Smurfs, but
Gold rank costume rewards will work just like before. If you reach gold and play 10 matches in Season 5.0, you will receive your reward when Season 5.5 launches. If you don't meet the requirement in Season 5.0, you can still earn it by reaching gold and playing 10 matches in Season 5.5, and you will receive 2 costumes at the end of the season. This system will continue in future seasons.
okay,
Next,
that's pretty cool.
for nameplates, frames, and Crest of Honor, these rewards will no longer be split between the first and second half of each season. Instead, there will be just one set of rewards for the entire Season 5, distributed after Season 5.5 ends, as long as you meet the rank and match requirements. This means that there will be only one set of nameplate, friends, and Crest of Honors per season moving forward. Season 4.5 rewards won't be affected and will be distributed as usual. We hope these changes,
I have to see what this looks like in game.
matches, will reduce the pressure of grinding for high ranks and give you more flexibility in planning your club. There are a lot of rank changes in this season, especially with the new placement system. So be sure to check our upcoming updates notes for all the details.
Very ambitious.
Ignite battle.
Very ambitious changes. Here's Gambit. Gameplay of Gameplay as a strategist. I didn't think he was going to be the strategist. I thought he was going to be a DPS, but the game for sure needs a strategist. So let's see what they finna show off. So he's throwing cards. He has a slam, a dash.
Shuffle up. A deadly deal. Got a full deck. I'll see. Gambit never falls. High caliber. Cajun style.
I'm not gonna lie, with the way his ult is, why would you play Rocket? I don't know, he just gives a buff to the team. Now obviously Rocket, if you want to have mobility, you choose Rocket. But bro, look at this man's kid. This man has like 4 buttons along an ultimate, and it looks like his basic attack works like Loki. I don't know if it has AoE, but he's hitting the team to heal them and also hitting the enemies. And looks like he has some anti-healing in his kit too.
Shuffle up.
Yeah, like whatever that dash is, I think he's adding anti-healing towards the team. Towards the enemy team. He looks busted. I'm not gonna lie. He looks busted. We gotta see how much healing is he gonna do, because honestly, when it comes to strategists, depending on how much healing they do, it just depends on how much the pick rate is gonna be, especially in the including the pro scene and everything all together. Now when he first comes out, everybody's gonna pick him, especially strategists. But yeah, I don't. He looks cool too. Not gonna lie. We gotta see how much healing he does, but it looks good though. He has 21 cards he can throw off. Any hybrid DPS, hybrid healer. I'm really liking what I'm seeing. AoE damage. Yeah. This man looks crazy. Let's look at his ultimate for the one time, and then we'll go on to the Times Square map, and then we'll see what these balances are looking like. Yeah, like he get like the team gets healing and looks like maybe a damage boost. All right, let's see what this Times Square map is looking like. So they were saying this is like a public lobby where your fellas can just chill. I thought this would be like a map you would play, like PvP play on. That would have been cool too. Another map with New York. New York is just so synonymous with Marvel Comics. But like, what, should we just hang out here with an open mic and just talk to fellas? Cool hangout spot, I guess, for the fellas. Now they try to troll us with us being able to play basketball with this emotes. Imagine if you could play basketball, that'd be pretty cool. Nah, watching videos is crazy. Imagine Marvel dropping like their Doomsday trailer, but it's first look exclusive towards the game, so you all have to come into the lobby to see the trailer. That would be crazy. Or it could just be any other Marvel products as trailers. It don't necessarily have to be MCU. I just said MCU because they flashed Infinity War on the screen. So they didn't drop the patch notes, the heroes adjustments. I'm assuming they'll drop that later today or either tomorrow. I'll do a reaction towards that. But what do you guys think about the roadmap for season 5? A lot of news just dropped. What do you guys think about the season 5? I like that Gambit is a strategist. I think strategist needs not the character. They have some cool characters. Strategist has some cool characters, but come on now. What do you mean by cool characters? It's nice that they have somebody that is as swaggy. I'm getting old. As Gambit. I honestly thought he was going to be DPS, but it looks like Rogue's going to be DPS later in the season, which is fine. I see her as one. That could be one, but Gambit, his kit looks crazy. He looks like his ult works like Rocket, where it gives a damage buff, healing, and it does healing. Maybe gives an overshield, but I didn't see any overshields, but it does healing. His kit looks like it has a lot of utility, and I feel like that's going to be the direction for most strategists that come out. They're just gonna have to have crazy utility, because we already have the heal bots in the game. We have Rocket, heal bot, Luna, sort of a heal bot. You can honestly heal bot with all the characters, but we have characters that are just strictly healing, and it looks like Gambit has some utility. Kind of like Invisible Woman, she is like a heal bot, also utility at the same time, with her push and her pull. But Gambit, I mean, has a lot of stuff under his belt. I'm definitely gonna be trying to try him when he comes out. It's gonna be interesting to see the community just wanting to be Gambit all of a sudden, because most people don't want to be strategists. But he's a new character, so we're gonna see all the non-healing that we finna get. People who can't play the strategist role. I like the placement matches, 10 matches. It may seem like a lot, but honestly, if you're gonna play the game, you're gonna play the game. It's gonna be cool. to see where you're gonna place that in the season. Hopefully this kind of like negates a lot of the other smurfing. I think the smurfing is just not going to go away. People are always going to find a way around it. That's why I kind of like the Celestial only bringing in one player if they're going to be in the place of matches. It's a slippery slope. It's like Celestial and higher. Like you don't want to like negate people playing with their friends on really any rank, but this game is more towards the casual, so I see why they went that. I like the place of matches. I like the more accessories that we're getting. More PvE modes. Kind of crazy to develop this in 6 months. The game is already doing more than what I thought it would do with the PvE modes and accessories and all that sort of stuff. So I'm liking that this game is not only is it making a lot, I can't even imagine how much money this game is making, but they're putting it back into the project for them to do more stuff that they didn't even think that they were going to do. And that's a very good sign. They know they're in a good place with their game, so why not put more money into their game, into developing it to be better. The team up, I'm glad Magneto got some sort of his team up back. It's a new animation. I think I like this animation a lot better. Instead of just having a sword and just slicing the air, he's actually throwing metallic swords. It really kind of changes up a little bit with the gameplay of Magneto, because he could get stale a little after a while. I'll be playing a lot more Magneto because there definitely gonna be a lot of Gambits. It's cool to see Hawkeye to get something. Black Widow, she's able to heal the team with her team up. That's really cool. They didn't remove any team ups that I particularly care for. I like that they have Psylocke still being able to have a team up with Emma. Psylocke is a ninja. Why would she not have like some sort of like shadow clone jutsu thing going on? I can understand Magneto not being along with it. I didn't really use it a lot. I'm waiting to see what these buffs and nerfs are going to be like. They're talking about buffing up some of the vanguards so it could feel like they can be a part of the team. And see, they're talking about buffing Hulk, and Captain America can give a faster ult charge to his team. I'm liking the way this game is going. They're improving the characters by not just buffing their damage or just nerfing the health. They're giving them some utility, some changes around their kit, so you can play them either differently or play them better as they're supposed to be. I'm loving the changes. Keep the changes going. That's what keeps us in the game, instead of making the game stale over time. Being able to heal in Penny's webs. Ooh. I wonder how much healing is it gonna be, and is Penny ever gonna be viable in the higher ranks? I'm not too sure, but I'm kind of glad that with all the healing and healing buffs that we're gonna get for these characters, there's some anti-healing in the game. And some aren't just like straight out the gate that you can get. Some you have to get with team ups, which is good. You don't want too much anti-healing in the game where somebody is running dual strategist. They're not just getting penalized for that. Some have anti-healing in their kit, which is good for the other comps. I'm liking the changes so far. It seems like every dev vision video, I'm just surprised. Like they just keep outdoing themselves, and they're making changes that I most likely 80% of the time agree with. Let me know what you guys think down below. Like, comment, subscribe if you would like to, and I catch you guys later. Bye.
Production.